Because you can tell what somebody actually believes by what they do. That's the case that James is making, right? Show me what you do, and I'll tell you what you believe. Let's say I set a stool up here, and it looks like a rickety old stool. And I tell you this stool is perfectly safe, but I just stand beside it and refuse to sit on it. Do I actually believe that it's perfectly safe? Of course not. The only way that I can demonstrate that I really, truly believe it is if I sit in it. If I'm not willing to sit in it, I don't believe it. But we do that with our faith lives so often, where we kind of look at our lives and we separate our belief and our action. We say to ourselves, I believe in Jesus, but then our lives don't bear the fruit of that belief. And we have to ask ourselves the question, if that's the case, do I actually believe? Like, am I really putting my faith into him? That's what the New Testament says. The word, when you believe in the New Testament, you don't believe on something or in something. You believe into it. That's the preposition that follows the verb believe in the New Testament. You believe into something. So am I willing to put my belief into him? In other words, am I putting myself into him and trusting him with my identity, with who I am? Do I do what he tells me to do? That's the question. That's what a disciple is. Dallas Willard famously talks about this. He says that in our churches, in this modern day and age, we have accepted a discipleship-less faith. In other words, a faith without discipleship. He says we have made believing in Jesus the core of our religion, when for Jesus, the core of it was following. He didn't ask any of his disciples, believe in me, until much later. What he said to them was, follow me. Follow me. Do what I tell you to do. Walk around and try to emulate my life and see what happens. And then when the time comes, the belief will naturally follow. We've gotten the order reversed.